This video is how to complete an evaluation when an employee is unavailable to sign. An employee might be unavailable to sign for a few reasons. One might be they no longer have district access to our software. That could be due to termination, resignation, or it could be that the employee is on an extended leave of absence and they will not return to work within 30 days of the evaluation being completed. In those cases, you will want to proceed with the option here of how to complete this eval. But here's some suggestions. If the employee is on leave during the evaluation period, and if you're in communication or if they're willing to complete their evaluation, you could request that they do so in the application, but this is not required. The employee is on leave and they are not required to do their evaluation until they return. And also, if the employee is going to return from leave within 30 days of when this evaluation is due, the suggestion is to wait rather than having to send this out to them and maybe incur a further cost through certified mail. So you could wait 30 days until they return. But if it's longer than 30 days, it's suggested to then send the evaluation to them. So here we go. I'm going to show you how to complete this in the evaluation application. And what I want to make mention is I'm going to show you some of the steps on how to do it here, but you will also want to consult on the support page the frequently asked questions button here, FAQ. And when you go to the FAQ, you want to look on the table of contents here for the question that will say, how should an evaluation be completed if an employee is unavailable to sign? So it's right over here, and you can click on it or scroll down, and it'll give you more of the information that you'll need if you're going to be using Adobe Sign or certified mail. But before we get to that, we have to generate the evaluation. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to go to the list of employees that I have, and in this case I'm acting as the department head. Alright, so I'm going to go right here. I have an evaluation that I've already rated the employee on, so you'll want to do that first. So I'm going to open up this evaluation. I'm going to go ahead and click to view it. And at this point, I've, like I said, rated the employee. I've added comments. I've done all that, but I know that the employee is going to be unavailable to sign. So I'm going to go down to the bottom. I'm going to click Save Finalized Draft because I'm done making any edits. And it lets me know at this time the normal message box, whether I want to meet with the employee or not and grant them access. That's not going to be relevant here, so I'll click Close. I'm now going to click the button that says Employee Unavailable to Sign. And when I do that, it lets me know it's going to be marked as unavailable to sign, and the employee will not be able to sign in this application. So make sure you're sure that the employee is not willing to access the application and complete it here. So go ahead and click Confirm. It says the evaluation has been marked as unavailable to sign, but we still have to go forward with signing the evaluation as the evaluator and the department head. So I'm going to go ahead and click Close. And now I'm going to go to the bottom of the evaluation, and I'm going to sign it. And in this case, I am acting as both the evaluator and the department head. So I'm going to click the button that says Sign as Evaluator. So now it's let me know that my signature has been completed. And now it's going to ask me for tracking information. So if you look into the FAQs, there are two ways to send this evaluation to the employee. You could send it through Adobe Sign and send it to their email address, which could be their work email or their personal email address if it's an employee who's left the district, or you could send it via certified mail through the U.S. Postal Service. If you have that information, you can put it in now. Chances are you do not, because you need to first generate the evaluation here if you're going to put it into Adobe Sign. So I'm going to click Cancel at this time. And what I would do at this time, if I'm going to use Adobe Sign, what I'll need to do is go ahead and go here to print the evaluation. And I'm going to print that evaluation, download it because I have to put that in as a PDF. So let's just say though that I've already done that. I've already put that into Adobe Sign, and at this time I just need to enter the tracking information. So in order to do that, I'm going to click on the button that says Add Tracking Information. And I've already put this document into Adobe Sign. Like I said, I've sent it off to the employee for them to hopefully open that up and sign it. But I want to do my due diligence here, and I'm going to enter in the numbers of the tracking ID number that Adobe gave me, or if I was doing it US certified mail, I would enter that certified mail number in here. And what I'm going to simply do is enter that in there and click confirm tracking information. And it lets me know that the tracking information I provided is now put on the eval. And what that has done is that has now created an evaluation that is going to be submitted that has the tracking info, which means I've done my due diligence, that I have now sent that evaluation to the employee, and it's now submitted to Human Resources. And you can see right here, it says it's in a green status, that the tracking information is present. So that eval goes to Human Resources personnel files with the tracking number. If the employee decides to sign their evaluation and return it via Adobe Sign, or if they decide to return it via US Postal Service, then you would simply send that signed evaluation to Human Resources. You would send that to the records custodian, and the reason is they will then take the signed evaluation and replace it with the one with the tracking number on there. But if the employee never signs, you've done your due diligence, you have verification that you sent it to the employee with a tracking number. So that's how you complete that part.